Good morning, third graders. I am doing this video from my backyard this morning because it's so nice outside. So let's go ahead and get started with our story today so you guys can work on your top-down topic web. All right, today's story is called Daniel Finds a Poem. Daniel knows all the rocks, trees, and animals in the park. One Monday morning, Daniel sees something new on the park gate. A sign reads, "Poetry in the park, Sunday at 6 o'clock." "What is poetry?" Daniel says. He looks up in surprise when he hears Spider say, "To me, poetry is when morning dew glistens." On Tuesday, Daniel climbs to the old oak tree. He sees Squirrel. "Squirrel, do you know what poetry is?" "Poetry is when crisp leaves crunch," Squirrel tells him. On Wednesday, Daniel calls into Chipmunk's hole. "Chipmunk, can you tell me what poetry is?" "Poetry. Poetry is a home with many windows and an old stone wall." On Thursday, Daniel makes a boat with a leaf for a sail and watches the wind carry it across the pond. He calls quietly to Frog. "Excuse me, Frog, what is poetry?" "Poetry," says Frog, "is a cool pool to dive into." On Friday, Daniel parts the cattails and finds Turtle. "Hello, Turtle. I have a question. Do you know what poetry is?" "I think poetry is sun-warm sand," Turtle says. On Saturday afternoon, Daniel finds Cricket in the shade of the slide. When the shadows are long, Cricket fills the air with music. "Is this poetry to you, Cricket?" "Singing at twilight when the day is done?" "Indeed it is, Daniel." That night, moonlight fills Daniel's room. He hears a whoo leaning from his window. He calls to Owl. "Owl, what is poetry?" "Oh, poetry. Poetry is bright stars in the branches, moonlight on the grass, and silent wings to take me wherever I go. Good night, dear Daniel," she whispers, and flies off into the night. On Sunday, the sun wakes up Daniel. He is happy when he remembers it's Sunday. "Today is poetry in the park," says Daniel, "and I have a poem." Morning dew glistens, crisp leaves crunch. There's a home with many windows and the old stone wall. Cool pools to dive in, sun-warmed sand to live in. Singing at twilight when the day is done. Bright stars in the branches, moonlight on the grass, and silent wings to take me wherever I go. He's telling his poem in the park. On the way home, Daniel stops to watch the sunset sky reflecting in the pond. That looks like poetry to me. To me too, says Dragonfly. All right, kiddos. Today is the day where you create your own top-down topic web. You guys can do this. I know you can. So I'm going to walk you through it and ask you some questions, but I'm not going to give you any answers, okay? So remember, the top right here is what the whole thing is going to be about. What is this whole paper going to be about? In this case, we're focusing on the main character of our story. So you're going to put right here, who is the main character in this story? Okay. Then in these ovals right here, you are going to create little topics. And we've done the same topics all week, so you guys know exactly what to put here. They don't have to be in the same order. I'm pretty sure I didn't put them in the same order, but find those 3 topics and put those in the ovals right here. Once you create your topics, you're going to create your details for each topic. So whatever this topic is here, you're going to say 3 things about it. For this topic, you're going to say 3 things about it. And for this topic, you're going to say 3 things about it. Okay? I know you guys can do this. You have been practicing all week. So have confidence and shoot for the stars and keep learning, guys. Happy Friday. Bye.